Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com. Tim Black. Hey everybody, how you doing? Give me that applause button. What's going on? What's up, Facebook people? How y'all doing? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you. My people on YouTube, how y'all doing? Happy Friday to you. Don't get pimped. Don't get pimped, YouTube. Don't get pimped, Facebook. Where's my voters? Where's my voters? Where's my firewall? Where's my firewall? Get out of here, Democrats. Oh, man. Happy Friday to everyone. Hope that you had a good week. Very glad to see you. Very glad to be seen. It's a beautiful thing. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. As you know, tonight is Freedom Friday. That's when you get to call up to the show and get whatever's on your mind off your mind. Whatever's on your chest, get it off your chest. Whatever's like trapped in your spirit, you want to get it out, get it out. Got information you need to share, got to tell somebody? This is where you do it right here on the Tim Black Show. Yeah. Oh, man. All right. Oh, man. Oh. Let me announce this. Let me start it off with a really great note. Last call-in show, compliments of one of my viewers, Iron Man Oz, who handles all the moderation in the chat room on YouTube. If you guys want to come hang out, talk with people who aren't, crazy. No, but if you want to go hang out, watch the show and chat with people, please come to YouTube and check it out. Iron Man Oz, he mans that with me. He handles it, him and his crew. And Iron Man Oz donated a t-shirt. Okay, so he donated a t-shirt. He said, Tim, first person call up, give him this t-shirt, right? Because I wanted to give him a t-shirt. He said he better give it to one of the Wolf Pack, somebody out there who watches the show. So we said the first person to call up and make a $5 donation will get a $20 plus t-shirt, and someone did do that. That person's name is none other than Jan Luciano. Give it up for Jan Luciano. Jan Luciano, you won yourself a Tim Black Wolfpack shirt. Please contact me. Give me your information so I can send it to you. I will mail that to you. Standard shipping. You will receive it within 5 days. That's how we roll, people. That's right. Beautiful thing. I love giving stuff away, man. Just can't afford to do it. One day, look, at some point, I'm going to be like Oprah. And I'm going to be able to go, you're getting a t-shirt, you're getting a t-shirt, you're getting a shirt, you're getting a mug, and you're getting earphones, and you're going to get this, and I'm going to be able to do the whole thing. And everybody will be happy. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? Are you guys hearing me out there on the phone lines? Can the phone lines hear the calls? Let me check and see if a phone line can hear me. Mystical Carter, you in the house, Mystical Carter, how you doing? Mystical.
What's up?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can't hear you, bro.
You can't hear me. Mystical Carter can't hear me on the phone calls, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. He can't hear me on the phone calls, guys. Why can't Mystical Carter hear me on the phone call? Mystical Carter, I would say something's wrong with your phone call abilities, but I don't think it's your phone call abilities. I don't believe so. I don't believe it's so, guys. You two people, you're in the house tonight, and tonight is Freedom Friday. People call up. That's the whole purpose of the show, is for people to be able to phone up to the show. You two people, I know you heard me. I think you're in the house. Where are my you two people at? Are they in the house? Comments, Jake, what are you fancying? Tim and Lee were awesome. Hey, I'm getting some love for being on Redacted tonight with my man Lee Camp. That was great stuff. Great stuff. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But no, it was great going over to DC. I'm in Maryland, going to DC, hanging out, going to the RT America Redacted Tonight set and doing some stuff, hanging out, talking with Lee Camp. We talked before, so it's real cool, laid back. Guys, do me a favor, go check out Lee Camp on his channel. I'm pretty sure if you subscribe to me, you'll subscribe to Lee Camp. But in case you aren't, go ahead and do that. Make that happen. That's my brother. Also, man, shout out to H.A. Goodman, man. H.A. Goodman's always holding it down for me, man, isn't he? H.A. Goodman's he's always cool, man. He was on a RT America show, Crossfire, which he's done a couple of times, and he always shouts me out. You know what I mean? So, man, H.A. Goodman's just an all-around good guy, man. That's my brother from another mother, right? That's my Jewish brother, H.A. Goodman. If I was Jewish, I'd be like H.A. Goodman. Give it up for H.A. Goodman. Mazel tov. And look, guys, I'm a little thrown off because my man said he couldn't hear me on the phone calls, but I'm looking at I don't even want to let that dampen me right now. Right now, I want to talk to you guys about why everybody having babies. Like, it's a lot of that going on. I know it's silly, but it's like something in the air, man. Everybody having a baby. What's going on, man? Nobody got TV no more. Everybody just want to be making babies. Don't you know you know what I think it is? I think people are not as down as we have been led to believe. I think there's some people who are still going about their life, still making babies, still making love, still listening to old Jeffrey Osborne records, old Luther. Still, you know what I did recently? I plugged in my lava lamp. That's right, man. I went to the store. I found me one of them bulbs. I had this lava lamp 20 years at least, maybe longer. And it's been under the sink, right? Because I moved like last year. And I just keep carrying it. I hadn't actually plugged it in like 5 years, 10 years. I don't know, crazy, right? But I never got rid of it. I just kept saying, one day I'm going to get a bulb, Facebook. I said, Facebook, one day I'm going to get a bulb for my lava lamp. So I got the bulb. And, my lava lamp works, man. It works, and it's a beautiful thing, man. That was cool, man. I also had one of them strobe lights that make the ceiling do stuff. Man, when you ball it on a budget, you make it happen. But like I was saying, man, it's like everyone is not down in the dumps, but there are a lot of people who are down in the dumps. And I just want to say, man, can we be a little optimistic? Huh? Just a little bit. Can we be a little optimistic?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, sucker. Let's get it on.
That's what I'm saying, man. Some of y'all, man, just Debbie Downer, you know? I know you're into the news, you're into what's going on in the world, but you can never be so into the world and what's going on and all the corruption and all the problems and all the racism and haterism, all the Islamophobia and homophobia and dogophobia, cat and mouse, environmental problems, environmental attacks, fracking. I mean, if you focus on all that all the time, people, all I'm saying is you kind of missing the whole point. Because we want to make our lives better, but we got to also enjoy our lives a little bit. I mean, can you enjoy life a little bit? Can you smile sometime? I mean, I'm getting this mail that's just horrific. People sounding like they on the brink of, I don't know, man. Having to check themselves in. And see, that's why we so over-medicated in the United States. Man, because people just look at the problem. They just stay at the problem just like, I'm just going to keep looking at this problem. This problem get better. I'm going to keep looking. problem. I'm just going to keep looking at this problem. That's all they look at. Sometimes you got to look at some of the other stuff too. You got to take time to look at the stuff that's good too. Because if not, you have no good, your quality of life really goes down the toilet. That's not good. What good is doing all this revolutionary stuff, all this, activism, all this philanthropic work, right, if you're miserable? That's supposed to make you feel like you feel empowered, not disempowered. So, man, look, I know it's tough out there. I know it's tough, but you got to grab your happy moments, man. Grab the happy moments, hug them tight, use them, enjoy your happy moments and do your best to have that, because you are fortunate to have those, and we gotta respect that. So give it up for happy times, and give it up for not focusing totally on the worst case scenario for every scenario. You hear me? All right, look, all right. Some people hard-headed, man. This one of you. No, Tim, no. I want to be in a corner of a dark room, beating myself with a belt with spikes in it, repenting for my sins. I didn't recycle like I was supposed to. I just didn't do the recycling right. I know I'm supposed to recycle. Like, shorty, every little bit helps, but every little bit ain't the end of the world. I wish I'd known about Hillary. I voted for her. I feel so ashamed. It's okay. She lost. I don't mean to rub salt in the wound. I'm just saying. Sometimes I got to do this with myself too. I got to check myself. It's like, Tim, you an egomaniac? Because you acting like you, like your decisions or whatever you've done affects the whole world. Nah, brother. You ain't that big. You ain't got... Calm down, man. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do. I had to really examine what that was. That's not positive when you act like every little thing you do is got to be so super scrutinized. Like, if I want to come out here in a wife beater, I can. What's going to happen? People are going to laugh. What's going to happen? They're going to say, Tim, get a bra. That's about it. It won't be the end of the world. So what? I can't get this dumb computer to work right. So what? Nobody's going to be like, Tim, I hate you now because your computer's, you can't get the sound thing. They might, but that's okay. It's okay if they do. Some people had problems, man. Some people had a lot of adversity in their life, man. Michael Vick just retired from football. And you know how he got in trouble with the dogs and everything, and people really hated this guy. Like, oh my God, dogs! You had a dog fighting thing going on, man, and they killed dogs, man. Like dogs they lost, they killed the dogs, man. Michael Vick went to jail longer than most NFL players who beat their wives. You do realize that, right? You do. Y'all do know that, right? And it's like, it's horrible, because what I'm saying is you can do something that really changes the whole course of your life. So Michael Vick was a great quarterback. He even could have been like one of the top 5 quarterbacks ever in football. I mean, this guy was unstoppable. And because he made a bad decision, which he admits, he made a bad decision, which he paid for, he made a bad decision, like his legacy is forever tarnished. Now, that's something to be worried about. But see, I ain't making no Michael Vick mistakes because my computer sound ain't right. And you probably aren't making any big mistakes like that either. Just because you voted wrong, you're just one person. Or maybe you didn't canvass, or maybe I don't know. I shouldn't have blocked that person. I really should have talked to him. I get emails, man. People are really taking stuff to heart. All I'm saying is, yeah, take it to heart, but don't overtake it to heart. Losing all this sleep. You're good people. You're a good person. Whether you believe it or not, you're a good person. You are, you know what? I'm almost positive of it. You may have some issues, some things you got to work on, like most people, but I believe that you're a good person. You know why? You know why I believe that? Because there are people right now who work for companies that are doing some horrible things. And you know what? They sleep like babies. Oh, yeah, they sleep like babies. Oh, man. Ooh, they sleep like babies. Just chilling, rolling over. You know, just like a newborn baby, just cool. They don't care. But see, the fact that you care, that you are concerned, the fact that you care about the issues that you care about says you're a good person, because a person who doesn't care, that's the person I worry about. That one sleep like a baby, do the worst things on the planet and don't care. But that is how we do it. What am I to do? There was nothing for me to do. What am I supposed to be, a savior? Who am I supposed to be? Jesus Christ? It is not up to me. These polluters of the planet, man, they don't care, man. They don't care. So the fact that you care, you recycle, you try to be informed, you know, you try. It's good. It's good. Give it up for yourselves, man. Give it up for yourselves, man. I'm going to keep it positive tonight. Keep it positive. People need positivity. You do. You don't. Maybe you don't know you do. You do. You need some positive stuff in your life. You know? I did a video about New York, about NYU, New York University, man, where people were protesting this guy who I hadn't heard of till they start protesting him. Why do we protest people who are like, they have no impact? Why? Well, he's coming to my school, he's going to say stuff I don't like. So, don't show up. I don't know why people do this. You know, people do this. You know, this happens a lot. So just the fact that this got attention shows it serves a media purpose. You get what I'm saying? Because when I looked him up, his name, by the way, is Gavin, okay? He's a conservative. He says a lot of crazy stuff. He's an actor, comedian, I don't know, jokester, prankster. I don't know what he is, right? But people pay him to talk. He's one of the original founders of Vice News. You know this guy? Got a lot of beard. Talks about feminism, talks about Muslims, talks about transgender. He says things just to piss people off, basically. You know? That's what he does. Well, anyway, when I looked up the story, because I hadn't really heard of him, I think I seen him in a video like briefly before, like months ago. I didn't know his name. Well, NYU, they protested him because he came out to speak, and they put out this thing, like an event for people to come out and protest the guy. Oh, yeah. In 2017, when people protest you, it ain't by accident. They put out events. They get sponsorships, which we need to arrange. This guy's going to be speaking. We're trying to get like 5 busloads of people down there to really screw up his day. I didn't know that's how people do it. There are people making reservations to be a part of the protest. Like, I'll be there. Are you going to be there? I'll be there too. And so the reason why I say this is all manufactured BS, right? And I'm not saying the people protesting them don't dislike him. They probably really dislike the guy. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, it's manufactured because the media coverage is manufactured. Like, it suits a narrative. The reason why he got publicity for getting heckled and protested last night in NYU is because Milo got coverage of being heckled and protested at Berkeley. This is how I know. The worst thing that happened at the NYU protest for this guy was someone was pushing and shoving. Looked like him or one of his friends hit somebody. So somebody hit him in the back of the head, and the cops broke it up, and then they got inside. He was able to do his event. I don't know what happened after that. But that was pretty much, it was a little scuffle. That was it. Well, I saw a clip of him talking about something else that happened at another thing he did. This was months ago. That got no coverage. Do you know people are putting feces in jars and urine in jars and throwing it at the guy? Yeah. That's way worse. Would you rather somebody try to punch you or throw feces on you? I think I'm going to go with the punch. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody throw a big pickle jar of feces and urine on you, that'll really ruin your week. You might be, mentally scarred for a while. But that didn't get any coverage. That's because it wasn't election season. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't election season. They were trying to manipulate it. Getting in there with the screwdrivers and the hammer. Gotta manipulate the public thinking. Get in there. It's the scourge of conservatives. See, here's the thing. These guys aren't new. These guys have been doing this for a long time. I try to tell everybody once Trump got into office, it was going to be a big rise in the Alex Jones types and the Mark Dices and the Milo, whatever, the Yiannopoulos. People like that. Oh, they're going to come out now. I told you my black brother Reid from What's Happening. He got a YouTube channel. It's blowing up right now. You know that guy? He's got the glasses. Where's the glasses? This guy? He's up here somewhere. Where are the glasses of this guy? This guy's funny. This guy is hilarious. You don't have the glasses to this guy? I don't know. I thought I had glasses. I thought I had glasses like this guy. This guy's special. Hang tight. Throw up here. I'll find him. Oh, he got off lucky. Yeah, find him. He got lucky because I can't find him. Damn it. Where's this guy? All right. I'm going to have to leave him alone because I can't find my glasses. Oh, I found him. All right, I got to get in character. Here's this guy. This guy. Hey guys. Hey everybody, how you doing? Well, first of all, I don't know what's wrong with these Negroes. These Negroes are horrible. Conservatives are the only way to be is be a conservative. Conservative blacks are the best blacks ever. I don't know what's wrong with liberals and these progressive butthurts. They're just progressive butthurts. They're crybabies. They're still sucking on their mother's titty. But I wouldn't say that because I'm a conservative and I believe in all things holy in God and Christ. But I'm just saying, why don't people like me? Why can't get the white girls? What's wrong with me? Why do black guys always want to beat me up? They never invite me anywhere. Please watch my stuff. Please watch my stuff. I have the personality of latex paint. Please watch my stuff. Go Trump. Go Trump. All right. That's that guy. Seriously though, I knew it was going to be an uptick. Give it up for that. Give it up for that. I knew there was going to be an uptick in those type of guys because the market changed. You know, look at the fact that Megyn Kelly went to NBC. Anybody find that strange? Right? A little strange, right? Because she was like conservative all the way through the bone, right? Conservative, like, woo, get out of here, you know? You thought she meant that stuff she was saying. Oh, no, man. Rookie mistake. There you go, believing these people are real. Oh, you think they're like Tim Black, who really means what he says. You know, that's why you disagree with me sometimes, because I don't go by a script. I'm a real person who feels one way about some things, another thing about other things. You know, Lee Camp, real guy. You know, feels one way about some things, another way about some things. Oh, there you guys go thinking that these TV people are real people. They're real people when they go home. That ain't work. It's a job. Like you go to work and you do stuff. All right, we're going to need you to, any way that you can handle the ingoing and the outgoing of the ingoing of the permeation of the traffic area over there. Yeah. Is there any way that you can account for, it's a job. Oh God, another one of these. Hey man, it's time to go. It's time to go. You know? That's real. This is a job for these people. You know? So it's and it doesn't matter where she works at because it's a script anyway. Just put a little, it's like an actor. Put a little bit of realism in it and just read this. What is it? Just read it. Well, I can't say this. I hate Democrats. I mean, I did hate them. How much is that? $17 million? Oh, Trump is the worst person in the world. And but the word on the street is that Megyn Kelly, she was being rewarded for, at the very end, if you'll notice, guys, she was very complimentary of Hillary Clinton. Oh, yeah, she was pulling for Hillary. So she pretty much burnt bridges within the Republican Party, the GOP side anyway. So she had to kind of leave, and she's being rewarded. They threw her a life preserver. Threw her a life preserver. All they had to do was get rid of Al Roker and, Tamron Hall. That's a good trade. One pretty white woman for one black woman, one pretty black woman, and one old black guy. Fair to me. I'm joking. They offered Tamron Hall more money. But see, here's the thing about the Tamron Hall money, guys. People not really talking about. Yeah, and look, we talk open and honest here, man. Ain't no political correctness here. So don't get upset. I'm telling you the truth. We talk real. I just tell you how I really feel. That's what I really think. I'm not gonna water it down, man. I'm not gonna water it down. Our drinks are served hardcore here, man. All right, so the thing with Tamron Hall, they did offer her over $1 million. But see, here's the part about this, and you guys have jobs. How would you like somebody to give you the biggest raise after totally insulting you? She was making $700,000, and then now that you want to move her out of slot, move this person in and give her 10 times more. No, more than that. 20 times more. 14, yeah, something like that. Because you get like $17 million. I don't even know. You do the math on that. It felt like a slap in the face. Yeah, slap in the face. Now, if they would have gave her the same amount of money they gave Megyn Kelly, I'm sure she'd have been like, you can slap me anytime you want. You want to get the other side too? But see, that's what that's about, guys. It's about money. We need to recognize and stop putting our faith in these people. Stop doing it. And Al Roker is not going to quit under, as in a form of protest. Al Roker's like, man, I lost all this weight to get, this was work. I had to lay on that table for 3 hours for them to get all that fat off me. I'm not leaving this good government job. Al Roker old school, man. But I tell you all where Al Roker screwed up. I knew his days was numbered when he gave that white boy all that drama. Remember that white guy, the Olympics guy? Remember Al Roker had a real moment? He had a real guy moment for a second. He forgot where he was. Did he was, everybody likes him. He's jovial. Ha, 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 making faces. Being silly. Really likable guy. No one disliked Al Roker. But when that Olympian dude, when they were having a conversation about the guy, the surfer, I forget his name. What's his name? You guys know his name. Get his name. His name is, anyway, who cares, man? The guy who lied and said he got robbed, in the Olympics. And people were like, oh my God, he made all of America look horrible. He ruined America. That guy. Ryan Lochte. That's it, Ryan Lochte. Well, when they were talking about it on air, Al Roker forgot he can't keep it real on TV. Like, don't be for real. Don't be sincere. You know, because he kept saying, because the lady who was with her, whoever, was like, well, maybe he just got confused. And I was like, confused. And she's like, yeah, I think maybe it wasn't that big a deal. He didn't really mean it that way or whatever. And Al Roker was like, what? That guy's a lying piece of trash. He's filth. He went right into Bill Cosby mode back when we used to like him. You know? He went right into Bill Cosby. You people, you cannot lie to Americans. And he just went in. And everyone else on the set was like, okay. Angry black man. You know what I'm saying? Angry black man. And that's where he screwed up, because they were able to see that he wasn't going to be controlled, you know? You can't be pulling no Django up in here. But it's not about race. It's just that you cannot, you say the wrong thing, you gone. You know? Hey. And he lucky he didn't lose his job. He didn't lose his job. He just got moved. Kinda. Or something. I don't know if he got moved. He going to still be doing the weather. He going to still do the weather. So that's good. Give it up for Al Roker, keeping a job, and all that weight, losing all that weight wasn't for nothing. Give it up for that. Someone said Tim Black, somebody in the chat room, Ryan Lockie, thank you, Froze Toes. Give it up for Froze Toes, who knows what's going on. Someone in the chat room was just talking about the Justice Democrats, which is an organization, I guess you'd say an organization. It is an action committee. It is a movement that Cenk Uygur starting. I saw a clip about it today. People have been asking me about it, what I thought about it. And finally, I took time to watch a video of Cenk Uygur being interviewed by Jimmy Dore. That's why I watched it. Jimmy Dore was interviewing Cenk. I said, okay, let me see what this is about. And I really would support it. It sounds good. I want to support it. Here's my problem. Cenk Uygur's part of it. And I think we need uncompromising people. When I say Cenk Uygur's part of it, I don't mean that everything he touches turns to Jenks, ballpark Jenks. What I mean is, with some people, this is just my impression, okay? Couple things. When he turned on Bernie Sanders and threw Bernie under the bus, that's what I felt. I still feel that way. I still don't like it, but I'm moving past that. But here's my point. When he turned on Bernie Sanders and, Tom Hartman, they all threw Bernie under the bus back in New York. I was pissed off about it. I made a video about Tom Hartman and Cenk Uygur. And it caught a little fire, especially on Facebook. For some reason, my YouTube stuff don't do as well. Facebook, 100,000 views, something like that, right? Cenk did a live stream. He was kind of defending himself like, no, I'm not a sellout, and I'm not this, I'm not that. And, I just like people that call it straight. I felt that way. I called it out. I don't think that Cenk always calls it straight. I think he sometimes is influenced by the fact he's a company owner. He's got TYT. He's got interactions with people. This and that. These things can impact the decisions you make because you are in those positions. You have these other things. And I'm not saying that that's not important. I'm not saying that isn't something, that it's not a weight. It's not a responsibility. It's a responsibility to lead a company that has people who depend on salaries who you feed or who feed their children, should I say, and pay for their rent. I get that. And I get that you may need some relationships to keep that going. Here's my thing, and this is what I mean. I think that movements at that level should be handled by people who don't have different interests, whose interest is only that movement and putting food in their mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you were really trying to get something done, you can't have any soft spots. You have to be like, this is what we want. This is what we came to get. This is how we roll, and I'm going to demand of you what I demand of myself. I demand you not take money from big corporations. I won't take money from big corporations. I demand that you say what you mean what you say. I'm going to say what I mean what I say. I expect you to be progressive in your policies. I also am a progressive in my policies, in the way I conduct business and the things that I champion and what I give my airtime to and what we're about. And I just don't think they are totally lined up. Now, if somehow in this organization, in the Justice Democrats, if somehow it's got a lot of different layers, but that would maybe mitigate any of that wishy-washiness, pragmatism. Well, this guy's better than this guy, so I mean, yeah, he voted for interventionist wars, but this guy voted for interventionist wars and he killed dogs too. Let's go with this guy and door number 8. See, I don't like that. That's not how I'm built. That's not how I roll. Okay, so that concerns me. But philosophically, barring that part of it, I think that it's a good idea if that's what you want to do for you. I personally don't believe the Democrats are worth saving. He thinks that they can go in and take the party from the Democrats. I think there's going to be a lot of concessions made. I think people will be picking up phones and people will be talking about what they need done, talking about what they will do. And I think we'll be right down that area again. I'd rather get fresh people. That's me. Hey, that's my opinion. I'm just Tim Black. I'm one guy. You may feel differently. You may feel that you can go in and reform the party. I say, look at what they did to Bernie. How could you expect these people? And look, they'd rather lose than have somebody win who had actual progressive ideas. They'd rather lose. They lost. They'd rather lose than have somebody win with progressive values, because those progressive values are against their true values too, or their true interests. So how is that savable? How do you, unless you get rid of all those people and get new people? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's how I see it. You may think, and I said I wanted to be positive today, but I'm positively sure that a sellout is a sellout until he decides not to sell out anymore. And you can't make him do that. And putting a title above your name as I'm this doesn't change who you fundamentally are. I'm a person who just don't play games. I'd rather lose playing it the way I play it than go another route. And that's the way our leaders should be, and that's leadership. Not saying I'm a leader. I'm saying the people decided who's a leader. So I don't see him in that light. That's just me. And I'm not hating. Very successful show, obviously. Knows what he's doing in the media business. Obviously knows how to retain an audience. Obviously knows something about keeping an audience. Things I need to learn, right? I need to learn that. But on that, on being focused and saying, okay, this is the way we're going. We won't compromise. I think we could do better. So anyway, that's just how I see it, guys. You call it what you want to see it, Fun times. I sent out a tweet earlier this week. Not earlier this week. I think it was yesterday. I put out a tweet, and it's controversial. So, but I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to say it, because I think it needs to be said. And if I say it in a tweet, I also want to say it here. All right? People ask me questions. They say, Tim Black, man, why you have such a hard time? Like, they think I'm the spokesperson for black people. I'm not. I'll tell you quick, fast, I ain't the spokesperson for black people. Not at all. There's no spokesperson for white people, Latino people, Asian people, Native American people, LGBTQ people. There's spokespersons for organizations, right? But a color of people, a group, whatever. We're not a group. You get what I'm saying. Like, we're not a hiring body. We didn't have a party election. We didn't. No one said Tim Black speaks for us. So I can't, I only have so much influence in. But I tell you one thing that I've noticed as I become more woke or awake, as I've become woke, as I know it's a catchphrase, but as I become more enlightened, more educated, more informed, so to speak, I realize that it's really hard when you have a lot of this stuff is new, right? First black president, that's a big thing. Okay? It's a huge thing for the country, huge things for black folks, huge thing for everybody. Everyone had to readjust to that, good and bad, right? Like, that is like wrapping your head around it. It's a big deal. But it's important, I hope as we go forward, that I can get more black folks. In my tweet I said, it's time for black folks to realize what white folks already know. Just because somebody look like you does not mean they have your best interest in mind. And yeah, give it up for that. Give it up for that. People like to tweet. And it wasn't me coming down on people. It's just very hard to show people that, these entertainers, these actors have a lot of influence on the black community because they look up to them. It's a very unique experience being a black person in America. And so many of us, some of us doing well, some of us are doing exemplary, some of us are kicking butt, okay? But there's some of us not doing so well, a lot of us not doing so well. And we really feel good about the ones that do well. Sometimes the ones that do well, in order to stay doing well, they have to do certain things that aren't really great for black people in general. Maybe good for themselves, because of the rewards that they reap. So these people are influential because, they look up to people like Snoop. And I'm not saying look up to him like he's the most enlightened person in the world, but they respect him. They respect what he's done, what he's come from. They respect the struggle. They respect, coming from, a home where you don't have all these opportunities or whatever, and then you're able to become an icon, so to speak, and be rich and very successful in a lot of ways. They respect that guy. So when that guy starts talking, sometimes whether he know what he's talking about or not, whether he's researched what he's talked about or not, they listen to him. So I just hope that as we get further along, I hope that I'm alive to see as more black folks can recognize that we have so many black folks doing well that they listen to more people than just people who I feel have a vested interest in keeping the status quo because that's how they get their money. Because what's going on now is not good. I mean, I saw so many black entertainers falling behind Hillary Clinton, forgetting the past with Bill Clinton, forgetting what Hillary Clinton has done, and totally never mentioned any of it. Not only not mention it, never question it, never write about it, never type about it, never tweet about it or anything, but had a lot to say about Bernie Sanders. Well, that old guy, he didn't march with Martin Luther. Hillary was with the guy who didn't want us to be integrated. He didn't. You do know that. Like, I don't believe these people didn't know these things. If they could be online and look up shoes and look up clothes and look up where they're going to go party at, where's the best place to eat, where the place to rent a car or whatever they do, I'm sure they ran across a video, a clip, an article or something talking about these issues. And if not, that's horrible because that means they did. I don't believe they just unknowingly lied to people or unknowingly left out all this information. We got Mary J. Blige serenading. We got Snoop Dogg, 3 years ago talking about how great Trump is, and now all of a sudden Trump a white nationalist and people don't even question it. Like, it never happened. Like, no, you were just saying that a couple years ago. That was your boy. You said Trump is the man and you want to be like Trump. And Trump did. And now you're talking about anybody to go talk to him is a sellout and all this stuff. So I think, and the reason why I'm talking about it is it's important. It's important. So I just try to reach people, try to tell them what I think, try to give more information. I can't make anybody's mind up. But back to that positivity thing that we've been talking about, I think more and more people are starting to wake up. And I think now, at least now that we have Trump in the House, however you feel about that, I get it. I'll tell you this. The media game has switched a little bit. Maybe some more information to get out. Maybe people will be looking for something. Like, because you got to admit, he shook things up, and maybe it'll shake up a little bit where people can come out their comfort zone a little bit and look at some information and kind of get alternate viewpoints. And I'm hoping that's one of the silver linings I see in this, is that more and more people are paying attention to stuff, because it's like not the status quo. It's not what they expected to happen. They're like thrown for a loop. They're like, what the hell's going on with the country? Well, how did this guy win? They didn't expect that. And now they're like, okay. So before they get totally readjusted and it becomes business as usual, we have a primary opportunity. And I talked about this on Lee Camp's show. We got a window where these people haven't gone back to sleep because they're like still stunned a little bit. And during that time, if we could grab attention and let people know of all colors, of all nationalities, of all genders, all orientations, and we can start grabbing people now before they get used to Trump. While they're still going, what the hell is going on? Maybe they'll, pick up a couple sheets of paper and read them, Maybe they'll search a little bit on the internet, and
Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
Maybe they'll find some of us. And that'd be a damn good thing. Right? Right. So that's one reason why I feel a little hopeful. Even though some people don't, I get that. But that's why I feel hopeful, because I think regardless to all of the setbacks, all of the battles we're going to fight, at least you know what battles to fight. I mean, I don't know about you, but a lot of stuff that Obama did, I had no idea he did at the time he did them, because no one was talking about it. And I don't think that was by accident. And you hear these journalists saying they gave him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think it was the benefit of the doubt. I think they just didn't talk about stuff because they wanted to stay in good with their candidate, which was Democrat, which was liberal, which was good for business, which was who he was. And that's the side of the ideology that they came up on. So that's what I believe. But with Trump, there will be no such luxury. All right? With Trump, he will not get that pass, Facebook, Trump will not get a pass with the media. The media will be on him like white on rice, like black on pepper, like brown on cinnamon, like, whatever. I just want to put everybody in it. But you get what I'm saying? Like, he ain't gonna be able to sneeze without somebody going, did he wipe? Did he cover his mouth? Did he cough in his arm? What did he do? Oh my God, this guy sneezed and he didn't cover it. What kind of president? Like, he won't be able to do anything. He won't. They won't let him get away with nada, nothing. Oh my God, there was $1 on the ground. And President Trump picked it up, put it in his pocket. God. Sort of like they did Bernie the same way. Oh, God. Bernie Sanders, senator from Vermont. He has more than one home, each valued less than Nancy Pelosi's car and facelifts. My God. How deplorable. Bernie Sanders makes less money than Cory Booker took from Wall Street. Repugnant Bernie Sanders. He's lazy. He should be getting more corporate sponsorships. Kind of a senator. They turned around positives about Bernie and made him negative. Yeah. Guys were writing articles, hit pieces on Bernie like, here you go. 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 Just throw, oh God. All right, just print them all. I don't need to fact check them. Just get them out there, man. Hillary's losing to this guy. Get him up there. Let's print him. Run it, man. That's what they did. They really, that's exactly what happened. So, I don't think it's fair that they over scrutinize one guy and the other guy gets no scrutiny. But, and also, here goes another thing I want to bring out, guys. And I think I want to get what your opinions are in the comment section, Facebook, YouTube people. I want to know what you think. Didn't Obama change rules for reporters? Didn't he hammer whistleblowers? Aren't whistleblowers like reporters in a way? Isn't that what they do? They're reporting news. Aren't they fact gathering and giving that? Isn't that a form of journalism to be a whistleblower? Didn't Obama hand out the strictest punishments to whistleblowers in the history of whistleblowing? There may be one guy who was more stringent on whistleblowers, and that was probably a monk at a monastery to the other monks as the nuns walked by. That's the only one who was more stringent about whistleblowing than Obama. Did you whistle at Sister Johnson? I couldn't help it. That's it, right? That's it. She's so sweet. But now with Trump, it's it's a war on the media. Nah, he just don't like y'all mofos. He just don't like you. I don't like you too much either, because you lie a lot. You know? You leave out too much stuff. You know, I believe that Obama had Rachel Maddow on speed dial. Well, hey, Rach, how you doing? We're gonna need to run a little defense against this narrative. It's not that I got rid of habeas corpus. I just, changed it. I just changed it. Go get with that. Get with that. I believe that's what I believe he had everybody on speed dial too. You don't believe that Hillary Clinton's the only one who has sway in the media, do you? I mean, you wouldn't actually believe that the DNC and Hillary are the only people that had any sway with these corporations' media, right? Come on, man. That would be, look, man, come on now. Come on, man. Y'all don't believe that, do you? She's the only person who could contact these hacks and say print this or don't print that, and they run something by her. Come on, guys. Look, we don't have to have everything wiki-leaked. Just the fact, look, this is normal. Did you, in the documents that the WikiLeaks people, that WikiLeaks published, right? As you read over them, I didn't hear reporters or these people who were colluding, whether they be from NBC or CNN, wherever they were from, I didn't hear them being like, oh my God, I feel so bad doing this. They didn't sound like, my date on prom. I've never done this before. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear them say anything like that at all. It was regular stuff yeah, I'm learning. I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way because, yeah, What do you think about this? And the people were like, wow, you sent me this to proofread before you publish it? Wow, you're so cool. This is amazing. I can't believe you did that. Hey, Donna Brazile, guess what they did? And when Donna Brazile sent questions that were going to be used in debate, it wasn't like people were like, oh my God, Donna, you're going to get in trouble. Oh my God, Donna, I can't believe you did that. So cool, Donna. Wow. And then they wrote John Podesta hey, John Podesta, can you believe what Donna did? She's really sticking her neck out for the team. She's really going an extra mile. No, it was regular. It's what to be expected. It was ordinary. So you say, Tim, do you believe in the Justice Democrats? Did that answer your question? You know what I'm saying? It's if people don't read it, I guess they don't think it's true. I don't know, but maybe people haven't really thought about it that way. Extrapolate it out. That's just the time you caught them. You catch your husband coming out the strip club. Hey, what are you doing at the strip club? eating tater tots in the middle of the day at the strip club. What are you doing? Eating no fruit cocktail at the strip club? Thought you said you had to work. Well, this is the first time I've ever done that, and the guys talked me into it, baby. I wouldn't normally do that. You believe that. What are you doing? What are you doing? Very seldom do people get caught doing something the first time they do it. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to come down hard on the guys. I'm not. Women do stuff too. They do stuff. You women do stuff. Stop giving your sister money. Did you give her another $100? Why do you keep giving her money? We don't have it like that. It's the first time this year. Because people don't get caught no one gets caught the first time. Only really bad acting roles people get caught in bad movies. But yeah, man. So what's upbeat about that? I don't know what's upbeat about it. I don't know. What's positive? What's positive looking forward? Here's the positive. Here goes the silver lining. I found a silver lining. Silver lining is this. The silver lining is we all know this stuff now. And all I got to do is keep reminding you of this stuff. And now you be like, you know what? I want to go back to sleep, but I can't. I can't go back to sleep. I'm awake because this stuff is too big. You can't just ignore it. You can't forget it. You can't just go back to business as usual because this stuff is real. Like this stuff will make your brain fall out your head. It's like, wow, because you didn't know how bad it was. And now that you know these things happening, you got to you're like, hey, you know what? I'm awake. I'm going to stay woke, and that's it. And that's a beautiful thing. It's an opportunity. That's why I was on, when Lee Camp and I talked, I was like, dude, this is an exciting time. People are woke, and it's our job to keep them up, and I believe we will keep them up, and we keep it real. And we bring up different issues, and we keep these things in the forefront. We talk about election fraud, and we talk about Standing Rock. We talk about the number of pipelines, the expansion, the huge expansion of pipelines under the so-called energy, what do you call it, environmentally conscious president. Like, we did more fracking and more pipelines than ever before. Like, we set records at it, and this guy was the guy who was talking about we're going to go to renewable energy. And then when I bring it up, it's like, Tim's selling out. Nah, man, to not bring it up is selling out. You got it the other way. It's the other way. It's a sellout. It's the guy who won't tell you the truth. Now, if you don't like living on Earth, fine. If you want your great-grandkids to have to live under Earth like that movie, The Cave. Was it The Cave? I forget the name of the movie. The movie where these girls, they go down in the cave, the Descent. If you want to live, if you want to look like those creatures in The Descent, if that's how you want to live, if how you want your great-grandchildren to have to live their lives, and you know what? It may not even be that far away, right? That's fine. If that's cool with you. Like, you want to look like an albino on steroids, all of us, but that get rid of racism, right? But if that's what you want, fine. Be cool with all the fracking you want. You mother fracker. Go with God on that. Great. Do it. But I think people like living on the Earth's surface. That's what I thought. I thought we like living on top of the Earth. Silly me, thinking people want to breathe clean air and have water that they don't have to buy, that's actually won't kill them. I'm crazy like that, man. I know I got screw loose. So it's been fun times. Been fun times. So yes, I'm very positive about this, man. I'm ladies and gentlemen, folks, my people, Tim Black's Wolfpack, I'm excited about the possibilities. Now, if I could possibly get this sound to work on this PC, I'd be even more excited. I thought it worked because of this, because you can hear my callers, but my callers can't hear me. That's the problem. I could bring a caller in, but they can't hear me. You know, that sucks. Guess I'm going to have to make a switch. I will make a switch. Chat room, you got something going on, chat room? A question. Anybody got any questions? Questions, can we do that? Tim is absolute best on call in venue. No one comes close. Thank you, Tracy. Give it up for Tracy Lynn, my friend. Okay, Tracy Lynn. Someone said YouTube is full of right-wing black guys. But you know what, though? Here's the truth, guys. And it took me a while to realize this. And this is a stereotype, okay? It really is. But I'm going to say it anyway. Even though I'm at the risk of being stereotypical. Once again, black people are not monolithic. White people are not monolithic. Asians not monolithic. Native Americans, no Latino, my friend. None of y'all, nobody's monolithic. Everybody's different, right? Like there's all these different types of people within any group, okay? But I'll say this. By and large, African Americans are pretty conservative based on how we were raised. Okay? By and large, there's a lot of conservative black folks. They're not putting it on. There are a lot of conservative black folks. Religion's very strong in the black community. That's a conservative attribute for the most part, right? We will agree on that, right? I don't know I know very few African Americans, black folks, who weren't raised in some form of religion in their life. I know a lot of white guys who never went to church. Like, Christmas is just time to shop, man. What's wrong with you? Worried about days of birth and stuff. I lived in church growing up, man. I was, you know, I lived in the hall growing up, but so, and very conservative, so to speak. In fact, one of the running things was that for a long time, if you really wanted to have how can I say this for my audience? If you really wanted to have fun, you know, on dates, don't date black girls. Date white girls. Because black girls are too conservative. That was like a running thing. Remember, I'm old, man. Once you hit over 40, you're just old. You know, you can try to do what the young kids do, but you got to do it slower. And then first you got to make sure you want to do it. Because you got to look at your energy expenditure. Like, okay, if I do this, I ain't going to be able to do this. If I do this, I probably ain't going to feel like doing that. So let me pick what I do. It's not that you're so old, but you old enough. And what I'm saying is, back when I was coming up, that was the rule. So what I'm saying is, that may be a stereotype, right? Probably is, okay? Because they're Mormons, and they're very conservative. I get that. But I'm saying, generally speaking. So my friend over here on YouTube said that there's a lot of conservative black guys popping up. And I'm saying, you know, some of those guys are already there. They just, nobody paid attention to them. And I think now YouTube is letting the algorithm, and maybe now they think they got a voice. So like people say about Trump, right? They say, well, Trump coming up makes all these alt-right people show up. Now, they were there. Now they got a platform. They were there, though. You know? Sounds like Tommy. Don't bring that guy up, man. Don't bring him up. Whatever you do, don't date Samoan girls. Red Monk says don't date Samoan girls, man. Man, come on, Red Monk, man. Come on, man. Samoans. Look, man, I don't want to be stereotypical, man, but those guys are powerful dudes. The ones I seen. I mean, you know, it would suck if because Samoans are known for that, man. Football. When I had time before I became driven in this business, this job, this career, this life that I have now, I used to watch football. I used to do regular stuff. Football was something I enjoyed. I BS you not. I'm going to watch some of the Super Bowl. I haven't watched more than 10 minutes or 15 minutes of any football game this season. I got too much to do. I do. I got too much to do. So, Stephanie, Tim is indeed a Leo. Yes, he is. Angel Tibbs got it. Angel Tibbs knows I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. I don't know what that means.
Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
But I ain't falling for no banana in the tailpipe. Facebook, you guys got any questions? Give me something, Facebook. I don't want to be one-sided. Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, you going to be watching Super Bowl Sunday, Rose? Troy Polamalu. That's it, man. Troy was the man. He got one too many injuries, right? I think that's what happened to Troy, man. Troy was a beast. Beast, man. One thing I like about what I'm doing is no age requirement, man. You can keep talking forever. Hope, you know. Just imagine, you know, you're doing what you dream to do, like play football, and then you get a certain age and you can't do it anymore. If you do, you're going to get hurt, really hurt, you know. You just can't keep up. Your mind and your body, your mind is there, but your body can't cooperate, you know. So we got a short window of time, man. And I ain't trying to preach to nobody, but please do what you want to do. Just do it. I don't care how old you are. Just get out and do it, whatever it is. Junior Seau. George Webb. Have I watched George Webb? I've heard, everybody keeps saying, Tim, you got to watch George Webb. Tim, you got to watch George Webb. Tim, if you don't watch George Webb, watch George Webb, man. Everybody keeps saying it. Keep saying it. You know what I'm going to do this weekend? I will make time to watch some George Webb. All right? I'm going to make time, okay? I'm going to do it. Just haven't taken the time, man. Have you guys watched Bon Kim? Have you watched Bon Kim? Have you? Bon Kim, that's my guy who sent me the PC. He's got a YouTube channel now. He's making videos. Give it up for Bon Kim. Come on, man. Bon didn't even know I was going to do that, man. I just do stuff like that, man. What else? Oh, special. Let me let everybody know. There's a sale going on my t-shirts. Any gear, including cups. 20% off, guys. 20% off on cups. All gear in the store now through Monday. I don't control the days when they do the sales, but that's what's going on. So if you want to buy some gear and you didn't buy any gear with free shipping, you can get 20% off. So I know the shirts, you might want to pick up a shirt or a hoodie or a button. We got buttons too. Or a cup. Coffee mug. Check it out. That'll be cool. And in the spirit of what we've been doing, which I think is real cool, the t-shirt giveaway. Jan Luciano, if you just now joined us, Jan, you will be getting a free t-shirt. Please email me, Jan Luciano, and I will send you give me your address so I can send you your Tim Black Wolfpack shirt. And at the end of this show, same thing. So the first person to send $5 on the PayPal to Tim Black, PayPal me at timstake2@gmail.com. You'll get a Tim Black's Wolfpack shirt. How about that? How about we keep it going? How about every Friday? I do that. Every Friday we have this spiff and we do this and somebody gets a free shirt. You know, just $5 is like pretty much covers the shipping. Whatever. It's like we put money in the kitty and I buy a shirt with it. So anyway, that's what we're doing. It's like, hey. I just think we're going to get to the point where if you can't get free shipping on stuff, nobody going to buy it, man. People love free shipping. It's almost like it's almost like you get robbed but people want you to pay for something to get mailed to you. So I think what you got to do is you got to price your stuff with the cost of shipping in it because people just get mad at you. Be like, free shipping. I got to pay to ship $3.99. $3.99. What else we got, guys? Cinema writer said Cenk Uygur is a Russiaphobe. A massive Russiaphobe. You know what, guys? I don't watch that much Cenk Uygur. I don't, man. Like, I'll watch an HA video. I watch Lee Camp video, obviously. Let me keep it real about what I watch. I watch Lee Camp, sometimes. Just time constraints. I watch HA more than I watch Lee because HA is HA. Gotta watch HA stuff. He sent, because he lets me know when he does stuff. Hey, Tim, I just did this video. Hey, man, check this out. So we kind of like communicate. Other people's stuff that I watch occasionally, I'll watch Kyle Kalinski's Secular Talk. I like Joe Rogan. Give it up for Joe Rogan. Who else? Gosh, man. Gosh. Oh, I've been watching Yvette Carnell and the funky academic stuff that they started doing. I think that's really cool. It's different. I like it. Occasionally, I will check out a Noah Changa or Benjamin Dixon. Occasionally, I do that too. I watch Gary Vaynerchuk. Partly because I'm a businessman as well, right? And he gives great advice on business, and he talks about a lot of stuff. He's a really cool guy. And he started following me on Twitter back when I had like 10,000 followers, just because he liked what I was doing, and I respected that. And I bought a couple of his books, and I will continue to support this guy because he doesn't BS people, So I like that. I like that about Gary V. There's a couple people. You know what? I can go down my list. Let me go down my list of subscriptions, man. Let me do subscriptions. We talking, we hanging out. It's Friday. Everybody's in a good mood. I'm just gonna tell you who I subscribe to. Andrew Scholes and Charlamagne the God. I like those guys, man. It's me, man. Do I watch all this stuff? No. But some of this stuff, yes. When I can, I do. The Cellar Crowd, because it covers different comedians. I love comedy. I love to laugh. I love comedy. I try to infuse comedy in my shows. I don't know if you could tell. And the Cellar Crowd will have some Bill Burr, some Patrice O'Neal, some Louis C.K., Michael Che. They have different stuff. Who else? Who else do I watch? Every once in a while, I'll check out Complex News just because their clips are real short. Real short. I like short stuff sometimes, like Complex News. Sometimes I'll watch it just because it's brief. They're not the most in-depth, and they don't give any opinions, so they just tell you something. But I like the fact they're short. I tried to do that. Didn't work for me because I'm a little bit more talkative, but I can't do they do like a video like a minute and a half. My people get mad like, a minute and a half? This is like clickbait. They do it all the time. And then people go, yay, yay. So I guess they're used to it. My people, you guys wouldn't like me doing 1 minute videos. There was a shooting. Thanks for watching. Like, the hell? Nobody would watch. No one would like that. What else do I watch, man? First We Feast. I like First We Feast. Give it up for First We Feast. That's the show. It has nothing to do with politics, and I like it. It has nothing to do with politics. Like I said, everything you do in life doesn't have to be politics. What about Hillary? What about Bernie? What about Trump? What about the DNC? No, sometimes, look, please, guys, please stay well-rounded. First We Feast. This guy eats hot. This guy invites someone on his show and makes them eat hot-ass wings. Now, when I say hot, I mean hot wings. Really hot. Like, he has like 10 different sauces, and you eat one. You start eating one after the other. It goes from not hot all the way to super hot, right? And I like the show. All right. Who else? And he has interesting people on it too. Pretty funny. And one day I'm gonna be on First We Feast. Just like one day I'm gonna be on the Joe Rogan show. One day, First We Feast, Tim Black. Who else? Who else? Powerful JRE already got him. Redacted Tonight, I got him. Rock Newman Show. The Rock Newman Show is good stuff. Rock Newman out of Howard University. Sometimes I watch him. He has good interviews. He had Dr. Claude Anderson on his show. Very influential, very powerful, very informed brother. He also had Jane Elliott on his show. Great interviews on that. I told you secular talk. Beep doop 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 boop. Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore, from time to time, I check out Jimmy Dore. We all know Jimmy Dore is a friend of mine. He's a friend of the show. One day, we'll work it out. We will finally get together and do a show. Who else? Who else, guys? Some of these people. Vice. Sometimes I check out Vice interviews. Vice News. Sometimes I look at Vice because Vice is interesting. Anybody watch Vice from time to time? You know? I check out Vice. Give it up for Vice. Trying to do their thing. And that's about all I really have. That's about all I really have here, guys. Everybody else is kind of... I subscribe to more people than I watch. Just like you guys. That's it. I guess. That's what I watch. So, I don't know. All right, guys. So I hope you got some plans for this weekend. This weekend is my son Chase's 8th birthday. Get up for my son Chase. He's going to be 8 years old. And it's kind of a big deal around the Tim Black household. Little guy, little knucklehead guy. That's my heart. Love him so much. And I'm very proud to be his father. And we're going to do something real small at the house. And just imagine, just look at how time has went past. I remember when he was the cute little baby. Oh, the cute little baby. Ooh, oh, my baby. There you go, little guy. Oh, yes. Come on, baby. Yeah. Now y'all big. Now flushing the toilet. Why can't little boys make it in the toilet? Man, I don't know what's up, man. Got to talk to him like, look, man. Look. Oh, God, look. You know, just little things like and they making them have more manners. You know, just, dude, excuse me. So, yeah, but he's the greatest. He's a great kid. He's a great kid. Just like my oldest son, he's a great kid. And my daughter, my older daughter, is a great daughter. It's all great. It's all great. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know what else to say except enjoy your weekend. I will enjoy my weekend because it's not about me. It's about my son's birthday. And please, guys, try to be positive. It's not the end of the world. We can make it better. We can do a lot. But if we don't take care of ourselves and our families, what are we doing it for? Somebody needs to hear that tonight. Like they say, somebody needs a breakthrough. Somebody needs a breakthrough. Somebody needs to know. Somebody needs to remind themselves about what else is important in their life. All right? Somebody. You know, so like, do that, please. Please consider that. I see you next week. I'll probably be doing videos over the weekend. I'll probably film a little bit of the birthday. Just, you know, live stream a little bit and just hang out and just be glad to be a dad and glad to have healthy people, you know. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. I'm Tim Black. Sorry about the phone calls. What can I do? I'll try to get it worked out this weekend. During the week has been really hard. I thought I had it killed. Thought I had it fixed. But you know what? I'm not going to stress about it. You know why? Because I ain't going to fix it tonight in front of you guys. Why stress about it? Life's too short. We do the best we can with what we have, and we'll just get it worked out. That's it. Nothing but love for you. I'll see you on the next one. Go to TimBlackTV.com. Oh, before we go, remember this. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. We have a lot of opportunity ahead of us with the changing administration. It's not business as usual. Not business as usual is good when business as usual was a lot of people dead. 1.7 million Iraqis were killed under Obama and Bush. Not having business as usual could be a very good thing. Though it may be painful, though we may not like everything, at least we got an opportunity to shake it up a little bit. You know what?
You gonna eat your cornbread.
Because what's been happening, people been eating our cornbread, we didn't even know it. It's one thing for somebody to take your cornbread from you. But what's been happening over the last 8 years and last 16 years, somebody was taking your cornbread, you just show up and there was no cornbread. That's nice. Somebody ate my cornbread.
Nobody take no cornbread from me.
So maybe now that we got Trump in the office, it seems like all these people are now awake. They now realize, hey, government been screwing us. Maybe now they'll stay awake and they'll say, hey, nobody take my cornbread. This is great. They late. They're late, but they're here. It's okay. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. And hopefully if we do that, when they circle back around,
Baby ought to eat your cornbread.
just make no mistake about it, man. I don't believe that Trump is Robin Hood. Robin Hood wouldn't hire Betsy DeVos. Okay? That wouldn't happen. Woman doesn't need to be leading. She don't need to be secretary of taking out the trash, a secretary of washing windows. Look, charter schools are good for people with money, right? And the money that's going to be given to people to get free vouchers to go to charter schools is money taken from the public schools. Do you get that? What are people not getting about charter schools? And charter schools don't have a better graduation percentage than public schools. So all we're doing is divvying up the money and taking the resources out of the place we should. We need to focus. Can we get one thing right first? Can we get this right first? Huh? Can we fix where most people go first? Then when we got that up, then if you want to go be by yourself away from these kids, because really, that's really what it's about, man. Don't pretend to me that it's about something else. It's about you not wanting your kids with those kids. You know what? Let's make it better for all those kids, because those kids having a better education will mean a stronger economy. It's called an investment, Betsy DeVos. So if Trump was really serious about making things better, would he be hiring this woman? But come on, guys, we know she donated all this money. That has to have an influence. I can't believe there's really a Trump supporter out there who's not as brain dead as Hillary bots that thinks different. Bernie got her, man. Bernie called it out, man. Money. Moolah. Dinero. Benjamins, man. What's up?
There's going to be consequences and repercussions.
And if we don't hold them accountable, there's going to be consequences and repercussions. I'm Tim Black. Go to TimBlackTV.com. Shout out to those people that support this show. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you. Please, if you can afford to do it, I hope that you will join the Wolf Pack, because the Wolf Pack keeps growling when the others just sit around going, woof, woof. We growl. Rawr! This is the Wolf Pack. We say it loud and proud. We say it with our chest. We mean it. Stand tall, stay strong, stand tall. That's my new hashtag. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. And like I always say, don't you let nobody take your cornbread. And I mean it.
Tim Black. Tim Black. Tim Black. Yes, I am. True. Funny. Tim Black. I am TimBlack.com.
Shout out to Iron Man. Shout out to Tommaso Young, Company de Foutoir, Kathy Cosby, Tristan Crabb, Jennifer Lynn, KG, Collusion. Love you guys. Resume. Shout out to my people on Facebook like Christy Brown, Jim Parker. The whole crew that's in the house, man. It's not scrolling, but I love you. Jeff Wilkie, Froze Toes, Cinema Writer, my friend Dolores Pears, and everybody for being here. AC Yor, what's up, AC Yor? AC Yor, thank you for all you do. I appreciate you. I see you tweeting that stuff. I thank you for helping us. Remember, guys, like, share, comment, all right? And tell a friend, because we got a special brand of realness on this channel that you're not going to get everywhere else. You're just not. You're just not going to get it. It's special, just like you guys. Have a great weekend.
So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy.
I am
like this
Siler.
again.
Don't worry. Get the replay. Clint, get the replay, Siler. King Klein,
Can't wait for the bad guy.
Sean Jordan, Trudy Caswell, Jay Smith. Much love, much love, much love. Jason Arts, John Lanneman, H.M. Rosa. Good night to you. Be safe. I hope you enjoy your
90
week.
seconds.
Look at that. I'm right on time with the counter. Much love to you guys. Peace.